We can't deny that there's parents across the state that continue to receive the call no one wants to receive. The call that their child has consumed Delta 8 THC and is being transported to the hospital. In fact, last year, there were multiple instances of school children all across the state and in the Chicago area presenting to hospitals displaying overdose symptoms from the ingestion of THC.
We have seen the problems of Delta 8 that emerged from the hemp industry. I don't think I know it wasn't foreseen on the behalf of the legislators, but I know that we all can agree it needs to be banned. It's a dangerous substance to our youth, and certainly the hemp industry welcomes regulation as we go forward. I've spoken with the Department of Agriculture that license the hemp growers, and they likewise believe we can find definitions that allow the hemp growers to continue with their products.
As a father, I am obviously moved by the instances where there were children that were harmed by this. I don't think children should be allowed to purchase this product in its current form. What concerns me is that this bill is going to hurt a lot of businesses across the state of Illinois, including my own district. Hemp farmers, retailers, who this is their main product line. And I believe that there's an opportunity for us to move a responsible piece of legislation that responsibly regulates this, but this legislation unfortunately doesn't meet that mark. I would hope that this sponsor leader will consider taking some time and working this bill out some more, because this is going to have devastating impacts on many, many places throughout my district. Many of these storefront shops are popping up throughout the district where they were once blighted. And also, there are neighboring businesses that are now popping up as a result of that. So we're seeing more economic activity in that regard. Again, as a parent, I will not fight against this, but I think this does serve an interest, and that interest is the major marijuana industry folks. And this does not do anything to help local businesses. It hurts small business owners.
There are folks who feel that their businesses are going to be closed down because of the short time frame to get the license. Some have started their business with money that they save. Excuse me? Some have started their business with everything that they saved up, and they feel like they're about to lose them. But at the end of the day, I know we have to do this. It's urgent. We want to make sure we're protecting our young people and all of that. But I just want to make sure that there's a fair process. The social equity piece, I hear that a lot. But even in the cannabis industry, we all know that there's still an issue there. So what I would say is, I'm not going to be a no vote today, because there are some folks who, they're going to trust this process. There are some who still strongly oppose this. But I will hope that there's an opportunity to go back to the table and continue to work on this at a future date.
I believe that an unregulated product like this, which clearly has caused some health problems, ought to be regulated by the state. How the implementation of specific parts of regulation, I wouldn't jump into myself. I'm not an expert, but what I would say is that it's clear that it is not for medicinal purposes. It's not regulated the way the cannabis is, and yet it ends up on the market, and people don't really have, there's no restriction on who gets it, how much they can get, et cetera. So I really believe that, we need to step back and ask what is in the best interest of the health of kids and adults across the state, and I think regulating it is proper.